Uh, so I've been, well, properly feeding myself with high quality yet publicly available cheap stuff, cheap things. Yes, your lemon as a not my, sorry, lemon cheesecake from Starbucks. Yes, tastes good. However, well, $8,000 cake dressing is also tastes good. However, department store bought I mean bread, uh, dairy product base, also pseudo orange juice also tastes good. That's all I can say. It's cheap. With no derogatory statement, of course, or no intent of derogatory statement. Yes, thank you. Speaking of, yeah. So, speaking of Dread Res, well, it's actually level 2. Well, why? Because, well, it's like, if you think, for instance, at 1945, Second World War was concluded, and then uh, era of this supposed Cold War, or rich. I'm not saying letter B in capital in the sense. Hope you got it. Era began. It's like, if you first brainwash you, and then we will spoon feed you with extreme amounts of back then it was not ephemeral, or like supposedly, like, yeah. So money was real back in the day. You can check. Real isn't compared to today. Money was never real. I'm terribly sorry. Asset is real. Asset as in thing that you can see. Yes. Also vouch. Also can basically, like, it should be on registry, like car, house. Establishment is still a question mark, because yes, it's technically not material. However, it's not physical as well. Also, it functions so different. So fluctuations in terms of state does not mean its registry is also set. So definition of consistent, or is not yet made. However, constant is defined like few hundred years ago. I have no idea, and I should have no idea. Probably yes. Yeah. Thing is, yeah, because, then, there were some, like you said, all right, well, we enjoy our luxury lifestyle, however, we don't want this much. And today, ones that, you see on street, on like your daily life, their lineage, as in their offspring, their children, so to speak, are them. It's like those that said, all right, we want everything, whatever, are today non existent. Why? You had your fill. I mean, your cup can only carry so much, and then technically your cup as well. However, dimension is different. So, however, terribly sorry. We thank you for your service and bye bye. As in, like, signature of some unheard of deity is there, and then, yes, your lines, bye bye. And then back, so, and then with like 2000s, your era of today began, basically today, as in this age has begun. However, it's not set. Yeah. So, how does it connect? Well, in order to be able to, so for instance, why people didn't like art, and then, used religious statement as in terminology, in order to ban it, and then caused crimes against humanity, and now being tortured tortured by unforeseeable ways, or unknowable, let's just say. Well, because I mean, well, we needed to get res, as in, well. So, for instance, there are many beautiful women around. However, if you look at them, then perhaps their father, their sister, their brother, their husband, whatever, can actually be displeased with you. However, if you look at them for like a moment with no intention of harming, or like get an ice cream, buy it from department store. I mean, yes, it's not like, and you just look at them and like, wow, and then move on your way. Then it's like, all right. It's like when I try to apologize, I like have this feeling like, bro, it's all right. Like, we know, yeah, it's just, and she's beautiful. We know. Thank you. They don't say thank you ever. Yeah, yeah. So it's like that. So we need to get res, for instance, and well, second level is, well, dread res. Yeah. So, well, and then, for instance, there are like too many not perfect, I mean, too good video games, such as World of Warcraft, Pokemon, Minecraft. I think, however, it's too much. Well, it's basically your architecture or art field of experiment. So, well, if you want, you can switch terminology, do what you want. Yes. However, it's like if you play 10 hours a day for 30 days straight, then you are going to mental hospital like within a month. Terribly sorry. Mental hospital or somewhere equivalent. I mean, or you will get a job in like for some weird place. These are healthy options for your information. Probably these are just my as in like what I think of. Don't bother. So. Yes. So, for instance, yeah, and I should probably be not concluding. Yeah. All right. So, well, what does that mean? For instance, yesterday, well, I'm actually a highly respectable person. Well, if you can't do that. However, if you check my history, I like, yeah, it's like. However, for instance, I booked my reservation, and well, prior my accommodation entry, I was during check-in, I was asked very stupid, also idiotic, also weird question. Where did you stay last night? Is this freaking Nirvana concert? You just broke personal information. Well, it is actually law. However, it is in human standard. I mean, isn't like the casual standard. Casual. It's regulation. Well, actually, well, since I don't care, to be honest, I mean, why should I care? Why should I care about, I mean, like, do your job and leave is like this days, prevalent as in more than like 50 or 70% motto. So why should I care? I mean, I think it's request. So yes, let me conclude recording here.